Hello friends, welcome back again to my channel. If you have not subscribed before to my channel, subscribe, share my video and give my video a thumbs up. So friends, in this video I'll be showing you how to sew your Ankara trouser. So I'll be making use of this measurement which I'll be using for myself. So I'll be making use of this curve ruler, hip curve ruler, this ruler and a curve ruler as well. So now let's get down to the work table. So in this material, on my previous video I showed you how to cut out your material. So this material I'm using my hip to cut it out from the material. I used my hip round. My hip round was 45. Then I had divided by 4 give me 12. I had now 5 inches to it, gives me 17 inches. So here I have 17 inches. So because it's a trouser, I'm not going to, this is the front, this is the right side of the material and this is the other side of the material. So I'm not going to turn it like this. No, I'm going to make my cutting on top of this material without turning it upside down. So if you want to cut for your trouser, you always start your measurement from this side. You see, this is the folded side and this is the open side. So now let's start cutting. First thing I'm going to do in this Ankara material, I'm going to take half an inch from here, from the top, half an inch from the top here. Then I'll take another 1.5 inch from the side here. So I'm going to rule it, and from this corner, you can see, let me use my hand to start it first. From there, I'm going to start taking the length of my trouser. The length of my trouser I will be using for this tutorial is 39 plus 1 inch for sewing allowance at the bottom makes it 40. Remember, I did not have my waist allowance. It's just from my length of my trouser without my waist allowance. So I'm going to measure at 40 to this place, and then I'm going to rule it out. So my hip round is 45 plus 3 inches for sewing allowance gives me 48. Then I'm going to divide 48 by 4 gives me 12. So I'll go to this spot. Remember there was half an inch here. I'll start, then I'll put 12 here like this at this point. 12, then I'll rule it out. The next thing is my crush. My crush, I'm going to use another method for my crush. My crush, I'm going to get my crush from my hip round by dividing my hip round, which is 45, divided by 3 gives me 15. Then I'll take away 1 minus 1 gives me 14. So I'll go here at this spot here, I'll measure at 14. That will be for my crush length. So this is 14. So I'll measure it out like this. Then from this spot here, I'm going to connect it to this spot here to meet it like this. So I'll just connect it down like so to meet this spot. The next thing, if you can see, I've already connected the crush length this place to meet the hip side here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find the midpoint of this line. So here I have 12 at this place. Then I'll divide 12 by 2 gives me 6. Then I will find the midpoint, which is 6 here. Then I'm going to roll it from this place to this place and this place to meet at the end of the length of the trouser. I'll draw this line from the midpoint straight down to meet this spot here. You see the same spots. So you see, draw it like this, straight down. See, I've drawn it straight down. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take 1.5 inch from here like this. I'll put it here like this, 1.5. Then I'll draw a curve at this spot like so. So the next thing I'm going to do at this spot here, let me bring it down a bit. Sorry, my ruler dropped. At this spot is my ankle. My ankle round is 15, so I divide 15 by 2 gives me 7.5. so that's 7.5. I divide it by 2 again, it gives me 3.8. so at this spot here I'll put in 3.8 from here like this. 3.8, I'll roll it out. Then the other side as well, 3.8 as well, I'll roll it out. That's 3.8, 3.8. See, I'm going to do here at this spot here, I'll connect it from here to the ankle. So let me do it for you to see. Why you need a hip curve ruler. So this hip curve ruler, I'll place it here like this. At this spot, at this cross spot here, I'll place it here. See, my one is not long enough, so but I'm going to move it. So I will draw a line straight down from there. Then I'll move the hip ruler like this. I'll draw it straight down to meet the ankle. See, I've already drawn it straight down. So the next thing, I will now turn the hip ruler like this to the other side, and I'll place it at this point here. I will now draw it from here like so. I'll draw it down and down to meet the ankle as well. See, I've already drawn it straight down to meet the ankle. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take 1 inch from this line here. I'll take 1 inch from here. Take 1 inch like this. I'll mark it out. So I'll go to this spot here as well. I'll take 1 inch here. I'll mark it out. Then I'll go to the bottom at the ankle level. I'll take 1 inch. That is my sewing allowance. I'll mark it out as well. I'll also take 1 inch as well. I'll mark it out. 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. Then I'm going to roll it out. I'll put my curve ruler and roll it down to meet this place. Roll it down from here to meet this spot as well. Here I extend it to the 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Then I'll take my curve ruler and do it just like did the first, the same one like this as well. Now I've finished cutting the front pattern of the trouser. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to trim it out. I'm going to trim it from there, straight from there. Trim that way. Trim this way. Then I'll go up like this. I'll trim through, like this. If you trimming the front, the next time I'm going to go, I'm going to trim the back. Finish trimming the front, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pin them up so it will not move, because I'm going to cut the back pattern with the front pattern. So I'll pin it up. This one is for the back pattern material, just like I did the first one. Cut from the right side, not from the wrong side, and I'm going to pin the front one, the front pattern to the back pattern like this. I'm going to pin it, but I'm going to leave 1 inch at the top for the back, because this is the front pattern. I'm going to cut the back pattern. I'm not going to leave any allowance on this side, so I will shift it more on that side like so. Shift it more and bring it down like this, like so. So because I did a lot of allowance on this side, I'm going to be taking my allowances from this side. So I'm going to do, I'm going to pin them up together so that when I'm cutting it, it will not move when I'm cutting it. You can see I've already attached the front pattern to the back pattern. So from this spot here, I will take out 3 inches. From here, 3 inches. From this spot, I'll roll it out. From this spot here, I'll take out 3 inches from here. From this spot, I'll roll it out to make 3 inches here. Then at the waist, at the hip point here, at the waist, I'll take out 1.5 inches, 1.5. Then I'll use this ruler like so to connect it like this. I'll connect it like this straight to meet the spot. At the top of this place, for the back pattern, I'll take out 1 inches upwards. Then I'll connect this 1 inch. I'll draw it straight like this to meet this point. I'll just draw it with my ruler straight down to meet this point, like so. So at this point here, I'll now take out 1 inch from here. 1 inch. I'll take out 1 inch as well from here. 1 inch at the bottom as well. From the ankle, I'll take out 1 inch. Then I will take my hip cuff. I'll place it at the first one I did, the 3-point inch. I'll put it like this. Then I'll draw it down straight to meet that point. So remember, from the 3 inches, I draw it down to meet the first one. So from here, I'll draw it down as well to meet the 1 inch I put at the ankle. So I'll place it at 1 inch extra allowance which I put before. I'll just put it like this, and I'll draw it to meet that 1 inch at the bottom. So now my shock is so small to draw this side. This side, I don't need to draw anything this side. I just need to follow the front pattern. I'll then cut it, cut. Just follow the shape straight down. Then at the back pattern as well, from here, follow it as well. Cut from here. Cut to this place. Just cut. So let's start cutting. Now I've finished already. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it. Follow the pattern and start by cutting. So I'll start from here. I'll cut like this. Just follow the shape of the back pattern. Just follow the shape all through. Follow it down this way, like so. Just keep on cutting, follow that way to the top. Next 3 minutes, so I'm going to take off the pins so I can show you the back pattern which I cut with the front. I'll take out the front pattern off like this. I'll fold it off, and this is my back pattern. I'll take it off as well. Fold it off. So the next time I'm going to cut the waist. That is for my belt, for my waist. So I'm going to cut out my waist. My waist length I'll be using is 3 inches for this tutorial. So the 3 inches, this is my material. So I'll take out 3 inches like this. And my waist round is 40 plus 2 inches for allowances gives me 42. So I'll go here like this. I'll measure out 42. When I measure out 42, then I'm going to fold it like this and cut from here like this. I measure out 42 lengths. I'll fold it like so. Then I will do the trimming from here. Friends, I finished cutting out the Ankara trouser. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe and share my videos, and I will see you on my next video when I'm going to be sewing it together. So till I meet you next time, bye for now.